Hello. We're here with ZZZ. I'm going to play the beach episode, Tales of Midsummer Dreams. Just finished the the main story for them a couple of days ago, so let's jump on over to this one.
Got any plans for today?
The plan is to work on this side story here. Let's talk to Yuzuha. There's Alice standing in front of the mysterious scenery, engaged in animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Wise? Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
High temperatures, mosquitoes, and power bills. That's what comes to my mind.
Summer. The scorching sun that burns, mosquitoes that only bite me, and those ever-growing electric bills thanks to the AC and ferry. That's all I can think of.
I didn't think you'd have such a negative view on summer, Belle. Is it because I couldn't take you to the resort last summer? You're still upset, aren't you?
TBH, I'm more of a winter guy.
This got heavy fast. I wasn't ready for this kind of emotional whiplash. It sounds like you had some regrets last summer. Why don't we make up for it this year?
Events going on?
Oh? Is there some kind of event going on?
Giselle flashes a slightly smug smile while Alice, right on cue, pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as she hands them over.
Wise, Belle, thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please accept
What
them.
is small
School back.
to Alice,
We're all
dude?
going. Me, Alice, and Monato. Let's make it the best summer ever! Spook Shack style!
I've been going through some of the events for both of them, and Alice, like, she doesn't know money. She's like, oh, what if I pay you for a small lump sum of 10 million Dennies? It's like 1 million or 10 million, I don't know. But she thinks like 10 million is like nothing.
Sweet resort vouchers! Wise and I will gladly take those off your hands.
Thank you. By the way, what do you mean by Spook Shack style? Will the activities be heavily related to ghost stories?
Nah.
Why is the scaredy cat?
Alice freak out. Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles, kicking back in a lounge chair under the sun, watching fireworks light up the night sky. Something like that.
Sorry, but that just sounds like a regular vacation. Where's the Spook Shack energy?
Well, the Spook Shack part is really just about how we found the place. We stumbled across a post about it on Internet's Spook Shack board.
Oh, isn't that still related to ghost stories? If it's mentioned in a Spook Shack post, no way it's just some regular resort, right?
But Alice and I scoped it out in person, and we didn't sense anything supernatural. There are some rumors online, but I'm pretty sure they're just made-up stories. I agree with Yuzuha. I didn't notice anything weird at all. Apart from being a little empty and quiet, everything else seemed pretty normal.
Well, if Alice says so, then I think it should be fine. I'm just not great with ghost stories and stuff. Belle, wanna head home and dig out those swimsuits we never got to wear?
Oh, right. Besides swimsuits, don't forget to pack casual clothes and your camera. The full vacation kit. We're booking out the entire resort.
God damn.
This isn't your everyday getaway.
The entire resort. I wonder who booked that, huh? Some bunny with massive amounts of money.
the place was pretty empty, right? Alice and I did a little negotiating, and we managed to lock in short-term management rights at a ridiculously low price. Of course, I used the event fund Spook Shack's been saving up for ages. This has got to be the best deal I've scored lately.
Never thought that was possible. That was very Spook Shack of you.
I was surprised when Yuzuha's negotiation worked out. But after everything that's happened lately, I think we all deserve a little time to unwind. Anyway, I've sent the address to your knock-knock. Alice and I will be waiting there, swimsuits on and ready to go. Huh? But I haven't even bought a swimsuit yet this year. Don't worry. I've already picked one out for you. You have? I don't know how I feel about this.
I already got the costume, so I know what it looks like.
Wise and I will go pack our stuff. See you at the resort.
We packed our swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time. Using the address Yuzuha gave us, we drove out to the seaside resort in the Throne Quarter. Looks nice. Being all zoomed out instead of like walking in first person, or third person rather. Alright. It's interesting. I was watching Alice's VA's stream, and she mentioned that they did this recording, voiceover, before doing the main story. So like I'm assuming also the VA for Yuzuha did the VA work for this event before working on the main story, which is funny because this is essentially after what happens in the main story. Wise Belle, you're here. So what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with, the fantasy resort. Not much of a crowd here, but the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? Dude, did you really rent out this whole place? We'll be in charge around here for a while. Don't worry, the place will still run as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the event budget for Spook Shack. 88%. That's a lot. But how much did Spook Shack save up though? Because like, even though, was it 12%? 12% of whatever booking this entire resort is must have been still a lot though. 80? Of course. Of course, 88 because it's symmetrical. That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Alright, stop teasing Alice. Did you all bring your swimsuits like we planned? Got it with me. Let's head to the changing room and get into our swimsuits. And we'll go meet the manager here together. Wait a second. Yuzuha, the swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda, how do I put it, a bit too revealing. Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Lumina Square. It's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. Wise Belle, catch you guys later. Yuzuha pushes Alice away, you grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
What a beautiful day! Perfect for hanging out with friends.
Yuzuha!
Alice, get over here.
Get over here.
How does it look?
Emotion exposed. It's so funny that Alice has 2 Apple watches, one on each hand, just to be symmetrical. Blonde girl. Hey, blonde girl. What's her name? Blonde, first name, girl, last name. Yuzuha, Alice, these are the special guests you mentioned. Yeah, Wise and Bill are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for a holiday. Guys, let me introduce you to Therese and Edge? I don't know. The owner and caretaker of the resort. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of Fantasy Resort, though I just inherited it from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yuzuha and Alice arrived, the two of us manage all resort matters ourselves. While you're vacationing here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. This place is a perfect vacation. You really think so? Thanks. It feels like it's been ages since I've heard tourists say that. Miss, please try to compose yourself a little. Here's a handkerchief. Since Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have taken over for now, I do hope you'll allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in guest numbers lately, and Miss Teresa has been carrying quite a bit of pressure because of it. Please, don't let that concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. Can you tell us about the resort? Certainly. The Fantasy Resort was originally established under the direction of Teresa's father. Or Therese? It's not Teresa, because it would be an A at the end. Therese's father. And has now been in official operation for 5 years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, not just a privileged few. To achieve this, aside from the resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we've also put together a number of leisure and entertainment options. The aquarium, the sailboat drink stand, surfing, stage performances. But we've been running at a loss these past few years, so most of the attractions had to be put on hold. I'm really sorry about that. I know renting this place, you'd naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. It's quite alright. I'd already prepared myself the moment I saw the figure you quoted for the short-term management rights. I understand that you're going through a difficult time and are in urgent need of income to offset the losses. And the attractions are just on hold, right? As long as the basics are still here, that's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure, while Alice and I are in charge, we're keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quoted payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. You only collect that fixed sum and will provide support without interfering with your decisions or direction. Hey, that's in my opinion, that's quite a deal. That's crazy good deal. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. I'll be at the resort's reception to assist with guest inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me at any time. The staff will also be on hand to assist you whenever needed. You want to ask more about the resort, like its background, why it's run into financial trouble, but you look into Yuzuha and Alice's eyes says that they've got something else to talk about. You give Therese an edge. Edge? I don't know. Because Edge would have a D, right? Unless this is its version of Edge. EG. I'll do EG. Edge. A quick nod and see them off. Pronunciation of names is always difficult. Sorry, Wise Bell. Judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Teresa more questions, but Alice and I need to have a private chat first. No worries. If you got something in mind, we'd love to hear it too. Before that, Yuzuha, why does the swimsuit you chose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, princess. Sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? Since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift after all. Ever since I met you all, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? Let's get back on topic. From our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more...
Fantasy Resort's current situation is even worse than I expected. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, would you rather just ignore the mess and spend the whole vacation here zoning out? Of course not! Since I've taken over this place, even just temporarily, I've got to step up and get this business back on track. Well said. Now that's the Alice I know.
Do you have a plan?
That said, bringing this place back to life won't be easy. What exactly do you have in mind?
About that, I've already got some ideas brewing. While I was walking around the resort earlier, I noticed a lot of shops and attractions that had shut down because business dried up. If we want to promote the place and bring the crowds back, I think flashy entertainment might work better than focusing on the finer service details. If we can get those attractions up and running again... We can promote the resort by making entertainment our signature feature! Not bad, my lady. You've got more in you than I give you credit for. Yuzuha, are you underestimating me? I've taken some business courses, you know. I've at least got some idea of how to build up popularity. And this swimsuit you picked. I've never worn anything like this before. I'm not sure if it really suits me. You're not messing with me, are you? Of course not. It suits you perfectly. Just look at Belle's face. That'll prove I'm telling the truth.
Your swimsuits look great.
You both look great. Those swimsuits look perfect on you. Super cute.
You think so? Okay, that's a relief. Alice, your ears are wiggling. Enough already! Stop staring at me like that. You're grinning too, Yuzuha. I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn. Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that big stage covered in cobwebs on your way over? Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle. I was fascinated by them. That stage is the heart of my plan.
Are you planning some kind of show on stage?
Are you thinking of using this stage to put on some kind of show?
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage. Imagine rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats, fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best advertisement. Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there. That's a genius idea, Yuzuha. You truly are the queen of marketing. Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you? Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level. Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo! Now that we've got a plan, it's time to make it happen. As for the bands at the music festival, I'll talk to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup. Awesome! Thanks! I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels like there's still room for improvement before we reopen. Maneto's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
I'll help too.
I'll help too. That's a lot of work for just the three of you.
Belle, you and Wise are here as guests and as friends. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. The Timefield family would never ask guests to work.
Want to enjoy this vacation with you guys.
But I'd rather spend my vacation with you guys. If helping out means we can get things done sooner, then we'll be able to spend more time together.
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha? My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're hoping to hear. All right then, Belle. I've made the executive decision that you and Wise are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
Will do, girly. Now that's the plan set. It's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check those out-of-service attractions? I noticed a shop we just passed that seemed to offer surfing. Kinda caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near the sailboat drinks stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Yuzuha and Alice have already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of the shutdown attractions back to life? Surfing with Alice. Surfing, I kind of miss those days. What? She was a surfer? Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all of the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So looking at the surfboard and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now, restoring this entire surfing attraction seems like the more pressing matter. Something go wrong? There you are, Belle. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the Summer Key shop as well as managing the resort's surfing attraction. Hey there, I'm with Janice Quarter Professional Surfing Team. I came here to rest and recover, but Therese asked if I could help out, and so here I'm at. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions. As a classic water sport, it should have been able to draw in plenty of its enthusiasts, but after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help. Not that I'm an expert on this. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. Like figure something out on the surfboard? You mean using electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really address the root of the problem, not to mention the budget concerns. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. Maybe we could ask a certain someone for help. You mean Lucy? Got a feeling she might be on to something good. Come to think of it, Lucy was always type to break the rules back at Celestia. she even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd love to invite her and her friends over for a vacation, as long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing much here yet. You open Knock Knock and Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way out in the outer ring, explaining the trouble you've run into. Even though Fantasy Resort was quite far from the outer ring, less than an hour after sending the message, you hear the roar of several motorcycles, and the familiar steel tusk even slowly pulled into the hotel parking lot. Oh my god, they got the crew there. Yo, what's up, Lucy? Good day, Proxy. Alice? I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Belle, so thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now. You guys are full of energy. The second they heard there was a special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless. Whatever. Anyways, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gang's got just the answer. We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform the resort surfing into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas. That sounds cool. Alright, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboard, then you can give it a test run and to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you. And yes, your plan seems perfectly fine to me. Modification from the biker gang. Sounds exciting. Are we heading out? Let's go. Ellen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, a message pops up on Knock Knock from Lucy. All set. Looks like it's time to hit the surf course. Miss Alice, getting back into surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Oh, we surfing now? We surfing now? Oh shoot. Are we gonna get a tutorial? Alright, here we go. Use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in surfing event. Advance. The powered surfboard will automatically move forward, allowing the rider to focus more on steering. Okay, left stick, move a joystick to steer. While turning, holding A to initiate a drift. Oh my god, we got drift? Keep holding to maintain the drift. Release to exit drift mode. Okay. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power and maintain the drift, what will still help you gain more speed. Dang, this song goes hard. To improve your score, you'll need to understand power acceleration. Power acceleration drifting charges the power gauge. Once ready, press right trigger to get a massive speed boost. So you drift, you gain that, and when you fill up enough ticks, you use it with right trigger. Okay. Picking up items on the track will replenish your power. Reaching a specific number of items in a single match will reward you with a badge. Obtain badges will be synced to the stage select interface. Okay. So We kind of Mario Kart, but I think we're more Wave Race 64.
Take a deep breath. Let's go.
Okay. We'll get this. Full power cell, increased power gauge accumulation, which can be used to trigger a power acceleration.
I'll tame the waves.
Press the corresponding directional button or tilt the left stick to steer your character through turns this time. Okay.
It's been a while since I went surfing. I'm feeling a little nervous.
While turning, hold A to initiate a drift. Yep. You already taught me this. You already taught me this.
A custom course and a jet-powered board? This is incredible! So this is what zipping across the waves feels like! These mods are amazing! Lucy is truly a genius. Give me 5!
Alright. Gotta get a bit of used to things. The controls and how things float and slide. I'm a bit rusty, but it still feels pretty good. Doing really well there. You stayed on the board, Alice. That's all that matters, really. You didn't fall off. You're pretty good, Alice. It's all thanks to Lucy's help. I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How did you make it happen? I want to know too. Whether it's on land or sea, as long as there is a path, the spirit of the biker game will always burn bright. We've perfectly recreated that rush of riding through the outer ring in this surfing experience. Piper and Bernice modified the surfboards, turning them into fuel-powered boards with jet propulsion. As for me, I designed the surf courses, complete with props to simulate the kinds of situations you'd face on a motorcycle ride. Caesar and Alice took the surfboards out for a test run and rode the full course to make sure everything was safe. Alright, now you should have a good idea of how it works. Such a thorough plan. Thanks, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and cost-efficient solution. This, even the resort's current budget should be able to cover it. I don't know, gas prices or oil prices to power the gas engines? I don't know about that. No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leaps and Bounds only handles logistics, so these modifications can't be really considered part of our business. Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of our friendship. Lucy, you're an angel. Alright, flattery won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, yours truly is gonna go tell those dimwits to get to work. After the modifications are done, we'll enjoy a few days off at the resort. Proxy, come find me when you're free. If I'm in a good mood, I might make an exception and let you help me apply some sunscreen. Lucy heads off towards the hotel parking lot where a steel tusk is. This means the surfing project is officially back in action, with a brand new look. Looks like the surfing project reconstruction is all set. Well, thanks for all the hard work. You and Lucy both. Great work, everyone. Watching Alice surf, I really felt the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing. I'd love to get out on the water too. I've already spread the word about this project to my fellow surfers, and I bet we'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. Ellen seems to be getting more fired up. Ellen, can I count on you to handle the setup for the new courses and keep the surfing project running. With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be dropping by often to join in too. Don't worry, I'll definitely turn this place into the new holy ground for New Eridu's surf enthusiasts. Okay. Surfing's pretty cool. It's not quite as as intense as a Wave Race 64, but it's still neat for what it is. All right, let's help Yuzuha build her shooting spree thing. A shooting game booth, huh? I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I'd always plant myself in front of these and refuse to budge. Did you win a lot of prizes? Hey, I've been a crack shot since I was little. I'd come home with armfuls of plush toy prizes and share them with my little siblings every time. Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. But just bringing back a regular old shooting booth feels kind of boring. Can you find games like that anywhere? Maybe we can spice it up a little and make it way more fun. Right as you're all caught up in the conversation, a laid-back girl silently shows up by your side. Lazy girl. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? Bosses way over the top. I'm Mia. The intern Mysteries just hired. Though I'm new on the job. I've lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside and out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we maybe shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? I'm not sure. Sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat? That sounds awesome. But we don't have any moving targets here, so I'm just thinking out loud. Setting up launcher points from targets at sea and stuff, that's way beyond our resort's current budget anyways. Yeah, you've got a point. We probably need to get some custom mechanical devices made for that. Let me think if there's a more budget-friendly solution. Know someone who's pretty much an expert? Whoa, really? Didn't know you had connections like that, Belle. That's a big help. Could I ask for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals-only deal they won't be able to resist. Under Yuzuha's expectant gaze, you shoot Grace a quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. Of course, it would be Grace. You figured it'd take at least half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise, she arrived in under an hour, with a fleet of mysterious purpose drones buzzing right behind her. Roxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Just here to lend a hand, asshole. So, long story short, Miss Ukinami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort. But you're stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. Yes, exactly. Grace, could you give us some advice with the resort's current budget? Spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't very realistic. No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take care of everything you need right now. Really? Of course. See, these drones? I brought these kids here just for this. Give me a moment to prepare things on the boat. Then you could take this brand new setup for a spin out at sea. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'm taking my modded umbrella for a test run. I'll fill you in once I'm back. Huh? The game's coming back? Or, the game's coming back already? Should we head out now? Let's go. Mia leads you and Yuzuha to the dock, where you wait as Grace tinkers around on the tour boat for quite a while. Miss Grace says we're all set. Alright, let's get on the boat and head out. Alright, yo. Alright, score points by hitting targets as they appear. Left stick, move the crosshairs. Center to the crosshair is the direction of the fire. Okay, right trigger to fire. Adjust crosshair sensitivity in the options menu. Okay. Automatically triggered when ammo clip is empty. Can also manually reload with the X button. When multiple ammo clips are equipped, ammo will automatically replenish after switching off an ammo clip. Skill. Fading drones, charge the skill meter, press Y to activate. Okay.
The weather's great and I'm feeling hyped. Now where are the targets?
Yeah, where are they? Give it.
Huh? Drones? Where did they come from? I see. So these stealth drones are actually the targets. Back in business. We just need to shoot down all the targets they're carrying. Not over yet.
When hit by bullets or explosive attacks, it will create an area explosion. Oh, okay. So hit the bombs.
That was awesome! Let's keep it up and finish strong. Ha ha! Ha! Back in business. Continue. Ha ha!
Okay.
Back in business. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Continue. Back in business. Don't you run! Ha ha! Lucky me!
Okay. A little getting used to, but pretty straightforward. Power run complete. So, how was my performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds? How was it? Was amazing. Miss Grace, those drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat the whole time? I want to know too. They can operate on their own according to the program I've set. Once placed on the boat heading out to sea, they take off in batches at preset times and fly around the vessel at a fairly constant speed. With various targets attached beneath these kids, visitors on the boat simply need to shoot at the targets. Any drones whose target is hit will follow its programmed instruction and return to its standby position on the boat. Whoa, I can't believe something like this exists. Alice has to see this later. You know how her science brain lights up at stuff like this? No need to be surprised, everyone. It's just a little design I'm still refining. Simply put, there are loads of these drones sitting in Bellabog's warehouse, and I figured this would be the perfect place to put them to put them to use. Rental price for these drones? The price? It's free, of course. Free. Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their strength control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into Hollow for some ethereal testing, but gave me a better idea. These kids are in your hands now. Use them as the final piece of the puzzle. Keep track of their performance and report back to me, so I can see what issues remain and where there is room for improvement. Grace, you really came through for us. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size from the test results. That'd be a huge help to me. Grace, would you be interested in staying a few more days at the Fantasy Resort? That way you'll get any test feedback right away, and it's the perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. You know what, that's a great idea. Business has been booming lately, and with more and more projects coming in, the whole team's been feeling the heat. Everyone's could really use a break. In that case, I'll take you up on that offer. Ukinami. I'll go ahead and get these kids settled onto the boat. After that, it's all in your hands. Then it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. All that's remain is to prepare for a few water guns for the guests to use. And just like that, the attraction's back in business. Well, thank you and Grace. Archipelago Shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yusa, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Mia's more of a homebody than I expected. You're way more motivated than you seemed at first. Mia, I'll leave this booth in your hands, then I'll make sure to test out every new route you came up with myself. No problem, leave it to me. Schedule has been updated. Okay, so I guess we just do mini games. What's this up here?
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious?
Bang booze. Don't talk to him. Leave him alone. Alright. It's telling me to go over here. So let's go over here. Is there something I can help you with, Belle? Tell the progress of the construction progress. I filled Teresa in on the resort development plans and revival process for both Archipelago Shoot and the surfing activities. Thank you so much. As you can see, Ege and I did everything we could to bring the resort's popularity back, but nothing really worked. Maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But after hearing what you guys have been up to, even I can tell that this combo really packs a punch. It'll definitely knock people off their feet. Draw them in. Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have already started working on this, and please, do let me, Ege, and the rest of the staff give you our full support. I didn't say it earlier, but the future of this resort really means a lot to us. I can tell. I knew reaching out on internet was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be bustling again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic to the resort. We'll open up new attractions, host music festivals. With every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operations or visitor traffic data, just drop by the reception. I'll have the latest numbers ready for you. Can we take a look? Sure. Resort's reception desk provides a quick navigation to all attractions. Progress through the story and gameplay to increase visitor traffic. Okay. The resort will give out rewards based on how much visitor traffic has increased. Hey, Mom. Through your hard work, we've managed to get some decent visitor traffic. Okay. Now let's get back to the quick tour. Try using the quick guide to progress through the story. Okay. Lisa's fired up to brainstorm with Yusa and Alice about other ideas to boost visitor traffic.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
Both of them just chilling. Playing shooting games on the ocean with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets? Seriously? I've never heard of anything like that. Yusa, are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't lay it on the thick with everyone, do you, milady? I just happen to ride along with Belle and Grace, that's all. But surfing like the biker gangs? Now that sounds like a blast. Would you look at that? We've got 2 solid attractions already. So what should we whip up next? As for our next step, I believe I may have something in mind. After all, even in a resort like this, that place does rather stand out. Looks like we're on the same wavelength. I was already thinking you when I passed by that spot. When it comes to the seaside, you just can't miss this. The aquarium. Yes, indeedy. Deep sea fishing trip. Of course. Well, so much for being on the same wavelength. Why deep sea fishing of all things? Yusa, didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we could fill those tanks with fish again, we'd have another iconic attraction right there. But where are we gonna get the fish from? To make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds, we have to spend a whole lot of Denny's, right? But fishing is different. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let visitors really connect with the sea. I see where this is going. Not everyone's into fishing, you know, and besides, leaving the resort aquarium empty like this doesn't feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first. Feels like the disagreement's getting intense, but come to think of it, maybe fishing and the aquarium don't have to be mutually exclusive. What if we just use the fish people catch to fill the aquarium? That's actually a great idea. Throne Quarter has rich marine resources, so we should be able to reel in quite a variety. This would solve the issue of where to get display fish, and give those caught at sea a proper home. Let's do it then. Catching the fish ourselves and filling the aquarium little by little, that's way more rewarding than just getting them from somewhere else. Therese told me her bamboo station by the dock handling all the boat trips. Let's go have a chat with it about our fishing plans. Belle, Yusa, you two go ahead. I'd like to stop by the aquarium first and get a better sense of how things are there. I'll be waiting for your good news. To us. This penguin? Hey little Pingboo, are MP's MP's your name. Therese says you're quite a little captain. Think you could take us out fishing? What's with the little Bamboo and little captain? I'm a veteran Bamboo with over 15 years of experience. Call me Captain MP. Fishing lovers, photography enthusiasts, By the day, I'm out at sea chasing whale sharks. By night, I'm roaming around with my trusty camera, bazooka, snapping shots of flowers and leaves. That's just everyday life for me, MP. Your hobbies are total senior stuff. Anyways, so you're Teresa's new friend, right? If you're looking to go fishing, I can take you out to sea. I'm a Bangbu, terror of the seas, and I'm one heck of a captain. Wow, you really live up to your name, Captain MP. So if any tourist wants to go fishing later, I bet you could get them there and back safely, right? Tourists? Strangers? They are kinda scary. Nuh-uh. I'll try my best so Teresa doesn't have to worry about the resort anymore, and the resort can thrive again. As a little reward, I'm gonna bring my camera along and take some lovely scenery shots when I get a break. You're the best, Captain MP. So are we good to head out now? Yeah, we can. Just there's only one small boat available right now, so we can only fish near the coast. As for the bigger one, it broke down a while ago, so we don't have the money to fix it. If the resort really starts making some money, we might be able to get it fixed, and then we can go fishing in even more distant spots. But for now, if you're ready, shall we get going? Let's go fishing. Select fishing spots from the map. Choose to follow agent out to sea. Okay. Let's go out. Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. The boat's steady now. Belle, how about you do a little fishing here and see what we can haul in for the aquarium? All the fishing gear is already set up here. I'm not great at fishing myself. I'll be right here cheering you on. Go, go, go. Okay, start fishing. Let's check around the boat a little bit. Very nice and quaint. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so hold prompt is to hold the RT, strike prompt is to press RT on the right time. Support skill. Okay. Let's see here.
I'm feeling pumped.
Two fish. Okay.
Take my bait. I got something. Yay! Let's try again next time.
Okay. You caught such a big fish so quickly. You got some real skill. I was the ultimate angler championship. I was the ultimate championship winner. Okay. You know? Wait, are you talking about the Elpis Ultimate Angler Championship? Don't tell me you're the champion of the human division. The one and only. Oh, it's you. I'm the champion of the Bangbu division. In photography, I studied under the Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from President Chi Yu of the Ridu Fishing Association. What a twist of fate to meet another champion here. Since fate brought us together, I'll give you a little bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish? Or one you don't want to when fishing? Yeah, that happens a lot. Give me all those fish and I'll trade you some angler commemorative coins for them. Angler commemorative coins? Those are a special token made by Redo Fishing Association. Just for us fishing loving bangbus. And they usually only circulate among us. If we sell fish to the association, they'll trade us these coins in return. Save up enough angler commemorative coins and you can get all kinds of good stuff. Better rods, decorations, not a single denier needed. From now on, let's trade in fish and commemorative coins. It's my way of recognizing you as an ultimate angler. Keep reeling in those rare catches and help make the resort shine. Thanks, Senpai. No need for thanks. We're both anglers here. Now let's check your haul. Want to swap it for some commemorative coins? Let me take a look. Check the caches, cache collection interface. Okay, the storage. Okay, sell them if you want. Certain fish you catch may be showcased in the aquarium. Select the unlock rod interface. Sell catches to obtain the resources required for unlocking rods. Complete the follow-up missions to unlock Fairy's auto fishing rod. Your fairy can help you fish. In the future, head to the fishing spot and manually enable fairy auto fishing. It's interesting. Interesting and convenient. Do they get like pretty quality fish or just duplicates? Press the back button in the top left.
This sea breeze feels so refreshing. I wish every day could be this sunny.
As long as you keep smiling, I'm sure every day will be summer vibes.
You sure know how to sweet talk 'em, don't ya? As a reward, how about a massage later?
Huh?
What's with that face? Kama's the one giving the massage, not me. But how should I put this? I just wanted to say thanks, you know? The breeze is picking up a little. Want to scoot a bit closer?
No, I'm good.
Belle, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
So, you didn't get this resort just to have fun, did you? It's for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh? Well, after everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries. At least a little.
But what about you? I want to see you drop the tough act and give us a real, honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me, too. But don't worry. Right now, I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer vacation. Belle, you might just be the best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
What's spooky about
what
Belle?
an honor! Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internaut page next?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Awkward silence. Alright. Under MP's escort, you return to the resort's reception area with Yusuha. That was quite an experience, wouldn't you say, Belle? Feeling the sea breeze with you, Yusuha. Why they give like a choice for like an answer that is like a single part, you know? It's like they split it in two parts, but it's like literally the same answer. It looks like the deep sea fishing's all to be a real attraction for the whole resort now. Alright, Alice said she was heading to the aquarium earlier. Wonder how it's going over there. I'm off to the aquarium to drop off the fish we just caught. Don't forget to swing by later too, Belle. Isabelle leaves the reception area, picking up the freshly caught fish that has been left outside. Heads for the aquarium. Let's go there. Belle, you're here. Looks like I've already put the fish we caught into the aquarium. How does it look? Starting to feel like a proper aquarium. I agree. If we add a few more fish species, I'm sure visitors will start coming to check out the aquarium in no time. Thank you for all your help. As you can see, I also serve as the curator of the aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time, but thanks to you, it's finally getting back on track. Mr. A, why was the aquarium closed before? If we're putting the fish we catch at sea into the tanks, I believe you and MP could easily make it work together. That's true, but the aquarium was merely a decorative attraction, something nice to have, not essential. For a struggling resort, it offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so shutting it down became the only option. But you've changed all that. I've heard that from Mia and Helen that you've rebuilt 2 attractions already. As long as the resort as a whole can turn a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. If it's not too much trouble, I'd really love your help making the aquarium a little more beautiful, bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As the curator, I've always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful the deep sea can be. I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Leave it to me, the ultimate angler. Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or what to make changes to the fish or decorations in the aquarium, just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything is arranged just the way you like. Certain fish you catch may be showcased at the aquarium. Weight rank comes with an additional visitor traffic bonus. Rare subspecies may also be showcased at the aquarium. Press the button in the bottom right to select this catch. Press to drop your catch. Congrats! Looks like the anglerfish is loving its new home. Select decorations interface. You can use the money from selling your catches to buy decorations for your aquarium. Okay. Neat. Archipelago, shooting, surfing, fishing, and aquarium. Now a music festival in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has come already. Alice, maybe we're actually pretty capable. I won't deny it, but honestly, Belle deserves more of the credit. Without her help, things might not have gone so smoothly. You're right, Belle. Just feels like grabbing some ice cream later. My treat. Now we just wait for the resort's visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Get one for my brother too. You siblings have such a great bond. Let's go find Wise. We should be wandering around nearby and go kick back together. What's up, Wise? Where were you? You were busy working. You slacking? You slacking, bro? You slacking? You've had quite a day, Belle. I saw you and Alice and Yuzuha a couple of times around here. Now take it easy, okay? Let's just enjoy the rest of this vacation. Want some ice cream? Huh? Your treat? It should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation is about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. Sounds like multiple people shouting loudly. What's going on? Why is it got so noisy all of a sudden? We'll go take a look. I hope this isn't much more trouble. Or hope this isn't more trouble. Sorry about this, Belle. Treating you to ice cream might have to wait. We've got more pressing matters to deal with. What's happening? We've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite sure what's going on, but judging by the scene, it seems someone's been stirring up trouble here. Troublemakers showing up just as the resort starts doing well? Totally expected. Just like how Yumcha Shin cooking brings out the rats and roaches. Good thing Sui's been putting in serious work every day to keep those pests in check. Alright, let's deal with this. Can't let the tourists walk away with nothing but bad memories, right? Let's go.
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're describing is simply not possible.
Not possible? I saw it with my own eyes!
Therese, what's going on?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers who've been causing a scene, scaring away all the visitors.
Troublemakers? What do you mean? I'm a paying customer here for some honest fun. Your place is haunted and we can't even talk about it? Y'all saw that, right? This place is straight up haunted, and look at how the resort management's handling it. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, that ghost would have scared me to death!
Where's the haunting at? Show me.
Whoa, haunted? Tell us all about it. If this is for real, that's some serious stuff.
I was just taking a walk here and thought I saw a figure in the window display, so I went to check it out. And on the other side of the window, I saw,
Yourself?
A creepy portrait of a woman that moves?
Oh my god, they're making shit up.
It was this super creepy painting with what looked like a dead woman on it, and she moved. Then she just stared at me. It scared the life out of me.
Hey, I did
Just
that,
as I thought. There were rumors about this resort being haunted a few years ago. Now we've got proof.
I did that event with Alice.
A haunted place like this. I want my money back.
Oh my god.
Y'all should stay away from this haunted place. Hey, management, you hear me?
Where are you
I want my
from?
money back.
Some competing beach resort?
Are you two done with your little stand-up routine?
Right?
Our resort has surveillance cameras all over, including right in front of the window display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted.
Yeah.
Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary, you two will have to face consequences.
Are you threatening me? Who's to say you didn't tamper with the cameras beforehand? I know what I saw. Just because it's not caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yo, you gotta follow with the internet rule for pics or it never happened, dude. Pics or it never happened. You can't just say that. Imagine believing in trust me, bro.
Oh, we just mentioned checking the security footage, and you already know it didn't catch anything? Bit quick to jump to conclusions, don't you think?
Keep your mouth shut.
Anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come sort this out. You're okay with that, right?
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing games with me, and you're gonna regret it.
What now? You're gonna
Dear
say like it's
guests,
AI
If
generated?
you're feeling sick, I've got some meds right here. And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Violence? I didn't intend to get violent.
Muscular canine Lyran, who just finished his other part-time job, steps forward from the crowd and stands before the two men. Their bravado immediately fades.
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer. I'm sure everyone here would agree with that. That said, these two guests did report something unusual. And let's not forget there were rumors about Fantasy Resort being haunted a few years ago. Management, if you want everyone to feel safe, shouldn't you address it directly?
Willis, shouldn't you be sitting in your air-conditioned office at Three Gates Corp? What are you doing here?
Easy, no need to be so hostile. I just heard the resort's business was turning around and came to congratulate you, that's all. Instead of talking about me, shouldn't you be focusing on addressing the concerns of the guests here?
You look around and notice visitors' expressions have changed. Are you uneasy, unsure what to believe? Listen.
To all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it. No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years. Maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
What are you trying to do?
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and wrecked the business. Once the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up.
You want to buy this area?
Finally getting back on our feet, here you are, pulling the same trick again, having your goons dress up as visitors to smear us.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are
Yeah,
you
and you're
suggesting
greedy.
that either the old rumors or these two
You probably want to buy this resort while it's like doing bad.
Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on.
Get out of here.
You're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching. But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
So this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too. Guess where? Right in the cash register.
They're not even hiding, wearing their business suits. Bob lives in the cash register.
Oh, sir, why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the register. You don't mind, right?
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right, Mr. Willis?
Sorry, do I know you? The staff here can do whatever they want. It's their right. And if something has gone missing from the cash register, I think a search would be totally justified. Looks like this whole dispute was just a misunderstanding. Well, I've got things to take care of. so I'll be on my way.
As expected of someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties when things go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
Damn it, you just can't keep your mouth shut, can you?
What do we do now? No one's backing us up anymore.
What else?
Oh my god.
Move now!
Silly guys. These goons Willis found are looking guiltier by the second. Yeah, they're terrible villains. They're like cartoony villains. And are starting to lash out. Think it's okay if Alice and I give them a little wake-up call? Go for it. Gonna switch into Alice and then finish it off. Alright, no need to worry about that.
Idiot! The job was simple, but you just had to get greedy and steal stuff.
Why is a corporation trying to steal stuff?
But I figured no one was gonna miss that cash anyway!
Scarlet, this job you mentioned, would you mind explaining it to us in more detail?
They even have a mech?
No way in hell! From now on, you won't get another word out of us.
Oh yeah? Then get ready to cry like a baby. This is gonna sting.
It's gonna sting.
Remember the soft touch of sand. Wait! Summer memories will give me strength. Not going to do it individually. Apologies. You can't run. I leave it to you.
Thugs were quickly taken away by resort security who had just arrived on scene. They've been handed over to public security for questioning. Once the theft came to light, the crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by the thieves, and they casually went about their day. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. Can't believe Troubles managed to follow us all the way out here. Yeah, your timing was perfect, Monota. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. That guy, he totally gives off sleazy in a suit vibes. He's a manager at 3 Gates Corp, right? Why would a mid-level exec from a big Tops company have it out for this resort? Willis has held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like he said, he's our creditor, but for the longest time he didn't even care enough to show up. I didn't expect he'd bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since he took over, the resort's come back to life. I've honestly started to believe things are turning around. He must have heard about that and decided to stir things up. As for the haunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years since the resort opened, there hasn't been a single real paranormal incident. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not long after we first opened. To be honest, in real life, I don't think spooky stories would like deter people. If anything, more people would want to like check it out, like, ooh, scary, spooky. Like, we've got like a lot of supposedly haunted stuff around my area, and it's like people want to check it out. there is a customer for that, but it's silly. I don't know. Maybe the writers couldn't think of something too convincing to make it like, oh, maybe this or that, or something tragic that happened. They're like, oh nope, spooky, scary. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to our resort. just when it was beginning to flourish. From that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through that nightmare all over again. I'm so glad you are here. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Willis's little antics are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me question whether Three Gates has any judgment at all, right? Let him come back a dozen times. We'll just keep kicking him down. The resort's finally catching on. Let's not let him throw off our plans. Yusuha's right. If these cheap tricks are all he's got, he's no real threat to us now. But is that really all he's got? Bell's got a point. Alright. I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way everyone can chill a little bit more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everything finally calming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. Alright, we got people roaming around now. Thanks for all the hard work you guys put in, Belle. Resort visitor numbers are growing visibly by the day. Willis stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and to Alice and Yuzuha's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. I could have never imagined something like this in the past. It's only gonna get better from here. I believe we can do this. So we need to review the resort's performance and visitor flow. The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Let me take a look. Okay. Alright. Palace Archives. Archipelago Shoe. Blah, blah, blah. Let's continue with whatever we need to do next. Makes me happier seeing you well rested. Making sure every guest feels the relaxation and beauty of the seaside, that's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Yuzuha and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage getting things ready. Since there's nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you'd like to go check it out. Sounds good? No problem. Honestly, after taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm kind of excited for the festival too.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
You got it, Therese.
Want to catch some waves together?
No, I'm good.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
No. You should have... Morning, Belle. You're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangement even better. This is our music festival after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't good at negotiating when we first met. How did you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. How's the music festival prep going? feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Monato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are driving headfirst into Music Fest prep. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of their agency turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. Man, you just have to pay him more, Alice. But there are still those willing to come. As of this morning, we've got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Timefield, we will make this music festival a success. Of course, but if we want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop though, that I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we still got a lot to prep today. I'll help too. I need you to say that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up for some sun. When I'm tired. I've agreed with Alice and Yuza to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work. You spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down the beach to splash in the water. Before you know it, night quietly falls. Can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Wise and Monato and head over to the sailboat drink stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go. Oh my god. Is that Alice screaming? Oh no, it's those shitters. Ghost, there's a ghost. Looks like there's an emergency. What, did someone say ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Alice Bell, let's go check out what's going on. We're going there? For real? Yeah, Alice, let's go. Get up. This place is haunted. We can't stay here. Whimpers. I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on internet about this place being haunted. What's happening? Ah. Calm down. This is a real person, not a ghost. You're a real person, right? Calm down, I'm a real person. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all those paranormal things just started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like. Where do you see it? The reception. The shopping area. Cafe. Just go check it out yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. They say this place is haunted. Yusuha, you promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presence at this resort. Well, let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we ready? Are we really gonna check it out? Yes, let's go.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
A head-shaped balloon with hideous eerie hovers in the midair. Its eyes lifeless, yet still unsettling feeling might start rolling any second and lock gazes with you. Really?
What's that? Looks like something's happening over there too!
What are these cheap tricks?
Yuzuha, could you please slow down?
What's with these cheap tricks? A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on a wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. Yeah, it's the same painting that I saw with Alice during her little side mission thing. The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those thugs were talking about earlier?
Yuzuha! Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us. Can we not go any farther, please?
It's fine, Alice. They're all fake. A tattered doll hangs upside down, its head switching ominously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture, combined with its nearly shattered body, seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps came from behind. Wise, Minato, Therese, Ege, and her other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
Dude, what's disturbing about cheap props that you could find at like a Dollar Tree Halloween store? You know? I don't remember anything like this either.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Wise is looking pretty uncomfortable too.
Reach out to touch these weird objects, but your hands pass right through them. No matter how many times you try, you fail to me.
No. This isn't right. Why can't I touch any of them?
Impossible! Something must be wrong.
Teresa reach out, trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turned pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts. Their fears growing, becomes more eagerly objects. No fears form. Whispers start among the guests. Unease and panic starts to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
Hologram?
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Minato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
You realize Alice isn't following you. After seeing those eerie objects, her nerves finally snapped and her brains completely shut down. Alice?
Oh no, Alice can't handle scary stuff, especially up close like this. She's passed out standing up.
Oh god.
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part! This balloon! This painting! And this plushie! There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely
Oh my god. That's what you're freaking you? That's what's freaking you out?
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you right now?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Why? love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
Your attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects, only to find that they vanished without a trace.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts! It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
This isn't just a regular haunting.
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow. Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me?
Sure thing.
Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
Got you.
I got you. I can even sing you a lullaby, Alice. If you can't sleep, I'll help you drift off, or we can stay up and have a girls' night chat.
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
You want to sleep with Monato? Have a whole night of nightmares, and arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Gotta head out and see what's going on. Okay, it's getting busier. More people here. Iggy seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walked away. Good morning, Miss Bell. Who are those tourists just now? About that, stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Dear guests, please calm down. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? Internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuse look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. Isn't it supposed to be internet and not internet? I don't know. I've received everyone's requests regarding the refunds. I'll process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up in Teresa's eyes while observing the reception area. Someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Wise, Yuza, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We've worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, It could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical?
Oh my god, really?
Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting.
It's
so
not.
asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends
aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Doubt it.
Huh? Of course not. 'Cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Oh my god.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
Kinda doesn't. Are you planning to wait and see, Yuzuha?
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
As long as the resort keeps attracting people. Yeah, ghosts won't be able to stay hidden for long.
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not! Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
Sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha checking in with Mia. Ghosts see what they found, or head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows this resort best. Alright, talk to her. Miss Bell, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day. I'm a bit low on energy. Oh my god. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Dang, she's like wiggling back and forth. Miss Bell, come to see us for a reason. I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? To get closer to the truth behind. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis, that guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of haunting when we first opened, our business took a nosedive and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us saying we couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Back then Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp. Riding high on his own success, years have passed and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotion. Guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corp gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profit. Now with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if we can't pay up? According to the terms of agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates Corp. Well, there it is. Obviously. It's so obvious that he was after trying to get the resort for himself. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. Such a dumb it's so dumb how they're trying to push this to make people not want to go to the resort. But whatever. Whatever, it's silly. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that Snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling that with that tanuki called Kamanosuke. But we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Miss Bell, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We kept that from most people until now. Miss, about this, I get no need to keep hiding it anymore. Belle, Alice, and Yuza have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. The same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corp. In military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. Oh my god. It goes deeper! The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as Ege's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. For all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Summer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation, Unfortunately, his departure and company downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness. So I stayed here with the other staff tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet. I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort, so I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. Got a bunch of clues. The truth behind the haunting is still a bit hazy. I understand. I'm sorry if I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. There's always more to it. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. What Teresa say? There's quite a bit of info there, but keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Well, we got quite a few helpful details from the last round of questioning. Maybe that Willis, being a mid-level exec at Three Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? To get Therese to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted and played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debt, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. All that's left is the haunting itself. If we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. Don't stress too much, Alice. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Bell's right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from Empy that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help, but Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go nonstop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Hey, Empy. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bangbu in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that Beauty back in action, we can sail out farther and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Earlier this morning, Fury said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. Are we going? Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Let's go. Together, MP and Alice, you board a large boat and head out to the waters farther from the resort. This is definitely a bigger boat. City out there. Hot air balloon. Oil rig. Yeah, let's talk to Alice. Hey Alice, what's up? You look lonely. Let's sit next to her.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna share?
I'm sorry, Belle. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't
Déjà vu. Na 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 na.
Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday stuff around us.
Initial D
Come
music.
on, Alice. Shake off those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon.
Brain
I swear
rotting
I
me.
just saw dolphins out there.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Do you not like change, Alice?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Ooh. Alice. An awkward silence. After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. It's back. The ghost. Back again. Shady's back. Back again. What's wrong? Come this way.
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you okay?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Belle, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
It's that picture again. Well, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghost couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight, now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Manato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see a mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. Alice, what are you looking at? No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here, something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even put her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitches to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. It's cute. You're just about to jump in and help her out of the slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something without a moment's hesitation. She clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Projector? Found it. This is it. This is...
Alice! This is...
Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic.
It is.
But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
How could it stay invisible, right?
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Belle, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
It's Grace's drone. Ah, I see.
I got it! The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're one big step closer to figuring this out. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog Heavy Industry. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Do it, girl.
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes the projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon coating. Never heard of it before.
I've never heard of it before. Is it some kind of new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was 3Gate's military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Hey, she's strong.
Exactly.
Alice is
Since it's still full of flaws,
buff.
the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
So it really is Willis. Well, yeah.
Three Gates Corp. Now we can pretty much confirm that Willis is behind all this.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
Yep.
I'd say there's an 88% chance.
88.
We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Al stands on tiptoes, whispering something into
That's
your...
a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Belle, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Alrighty.
Sure thing. Though I'm kinda curious what you're going to do.
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
Science. You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, and calls over Minato to lead you both to another haunted object. Don't forget to make me... All set, here's your phone back, Belle. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. A photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing and see if it's anything strange in the view. Alright, I'll try it. Okay. Camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone flashes first, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm, so it can detect invisible objects. Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light, so she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projector objects, projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles, cut it out. Anyway, Yuzuha and Minato, can you roughly pinpoint the location of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Belle, use the camera to determine their exact position and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. Three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Okay, close ascent here matches the one from the projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. well, I didn't really do a good job hiding this one. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But it's looks like their little trick ends here.
A one-of-a-kind, brand-new experience.
Hey Alice. Can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check the camera just in case? Oh, right there. Bam. Just as I thought, now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good. Yeah, you do it. We do it. We do it, Alice.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Stand right here and check the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. Where is it at? Oh, it's that. Okay. I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once they get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Belle, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gathered Therese, Ege, and Empy. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears.
Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis.
It's all good,
I'm
homie.
almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
We need to catch them in the act.
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
You got it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Leave it to us. Prepare for the ambush. Let's do it. Belle, everyone's ready. We'll need to wait for Willis and his gang to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready. Hiding in the spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot. One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projector don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. Even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now and take them down. Beat them up. Show them ready for battle right in front of the thugs, panics flashing across their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time they got their helmets and weapons ready to draw. The fight is on. You can sit back, Yuzaha.
Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up? Move with the blade.
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed.
Give up his ass? I don't know about that, dude.
Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
Keep it up! Your weakness has been exposed. Remember the soft touch of sand. Solid hit. Score runs in.
The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarm in and take them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
Right?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it!
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
So takes away the restrained thugs and then return to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time, Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Yep, still surviving.
Oh, right! Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
See? See?
Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
That's not enough to scare people away.
My lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MP, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security? Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Hell yeah. We'll help too.
Wise and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. Big day's almost here. We've still got a mountain of details to sort out. First things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Hell, you better get some rest too. When we've got time, 3 of us have to do another girls' night at chat. I'll get some rest. Good night and enjoy the sound of the waves. Alright. Very cool. Since, it looks like perhaps the, side story is wrapping up pretty soon. Probably a decent chunk to resolve. We gotta get Willis, Small Dick Willis, caught and everything. So there's probably gonna be a portion of the story that revolves around that. So I'm gonna temporarily end it here. Maybe just take like a little break, kind of go grab some dinner, and then if I'm feeling up for it, I'll probably come back later tonight and wrap this story up. I don't think it's gonna be that much, but it might be a decent amount of time. But anyways, thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you when I come back to this. Peace out.